Why is it -10 at Odsall, even in the summer?
That's Fatboy Rob again.
It does have a very little unique climate, doesn't it?
You've talked a lot about the Odsall microclimate. I think the way the wind might swirl and the way the...
Well, we've used it to our advantage many a time. But
yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, to be honest with you. I think it's just because you're on the brow of a hill and then there's a sudden indent where the bowl is. Maybe it just catches that a little bit.
Because you are sort of in the hills, the weather will come and you're not covered, so...
And it whips around in there,
doesn't it? Yeah.
Even undercover, even in the old John Smiths.
Good point,
when the wind gets going, you're still getting wet.
Yeah, it was a chilly game that I went to early in the season. It was chucking it down and stuff.
There you go. Okay.
Right, we have Langers again. He says, "Ooh, this is a good one. Will there be SLP wedding bells this year? And if so, where's the stag?"
Well, it's the back end of December, so no, there won't be. And I have no plans to propose at this point.
I think there's more likely to be an SLP baby than SLP wedding bells. For two reasons.
No, I don't know which one of you think you're doing.
You're more likely to have another child than you are to get married.
Well, we are steadfastly not having children.
And secondly, there's at least an opportunity for me and Emma to have a child, whereas we're already married, so there's no opportunity for us to get married again.
So a kid might be more on the on the agenda. Well, Emma and I have talked about children, and both decided that we don't want any more children.
Right.
So it's not coming from us.
You went so wrong the first time. You don't want to put more of that on society.
No, we've got a boy. We've got between us. We've come together. We've got the set now. We've got a boy. And we've got a girl. It's not like there's a third gender out there that we need to aspire to.
Hold on. Yeah, I find that a bit.
I don't get snowflakey. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well,
you can be anything you want to be. But what I'm saying is, it's not like there's another. There's not something else for us to aspire to. Convention.
Well, there is, to have a happy, healthy family, regardless of what gender choices they make in their adult life.
Look, I have nothing. Look, the gender choices that Max and Erin will go on to make are entirely theirs, and I will love them both regardless. That's not the point I'm making. What I'm saying is, it's not like one of us could give birth to a fucking chinchilla, is it? We're not like going, oh, you never know, we might have a fucking rabbit come out, is it? So that's what I'm saying. So we're happy.
I don't know if you're planning a magician's course.
No children. It's not like there's going to be a fucking golden retriever come out, is it?
So there's no plans in the next 12 months.
No plans to propose in the next 12 months, and no plans to have any babies.
That covers off Fatboy Rob's question as well, which says, will there be a show during Tom's honeymoon, or will he do the right thing and tie the knot in the off season?
Well, I'd have to. I think if I did get remarried and have an honeymoon, we're going to go sandals on honeymoon. So we'd need to make sure that the Wi-Fi was good.
We did do a show on the Monday after my wedding, didn't we? Because I delayed my honeymoon.
Yeah.
Because I got married in the season. I got married the day after the dramatic helicopter
game.
Did,
yes.
And the Ryan Hall try and all of that business.
Yeah, Christ almighty. Yeah.
I got married the next day after that, and then delayed the honeymoon until after the grand final.
Yeah.
So we didn't leave for our honeymoon until Monday the something of October.
That's right.
And we did a show between the grand final on the Saturday and me leaving on the Monday. Within 2 weeks into married life.
I'm not going to let such a trifling matter as honeymoons get in the way of recording a show. I'll definitely put my hand up and do one. Okay. Speaking of putting your hands up.
Yeah, Sarah, Excuse 28 Max said, would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Definitely rather have hands for feet.
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. Hands can do way more stuff than feet.
Exactly. So if I had two sets of hands, I'd be like a fucking chimp.
Well, pretty much. Better. You'd have opposable thumbs as well.
Exactly. No,
I thought we were the only things that had...
No, chimps can work things, can't they? Surely. How do they climb if they don't have opposable thumbs? They just slip off.
No, I think it's more like grippy. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong. Someone will know.
No, there's other animals have opposable thumbs.
Someone will know. But anyway, hands.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Hands down, hands.
Zero.
Okay. Chris McKeown.
Yorkshire puddings with Christmas dinner, yes or no?
Yorkshire puddings with fucking everything, yes. So yes for me.
We do have them with our Christmas dinner, but not every year. It depends how many people my dad is making dinner for.
Yeah.
And what other things he's decided to make. But yeah, we've had them before, and I don't see a problem with it whatsoever.
No, me neither. Some of your best friends are from Yorkshire. Right.
Some of my best surname is from Yorkshire.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a worse surname that you don't use?
Yeah.
A secret one. There you go. Right, Fatboy Rob asks us, if you don't know the answers to the quiz, how are you going to find them out? Well, We're about to find out the answer to that question, Rob.
I don't think we'll have answers for a lot of them, to be honest.
No, but we might try and
we'll just Google them and see where we get to, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And on the matter of... Do you want another drink? Do you want a drink whilst we... Shall we have an intermission?
Should we just... Well, we don't need to... Don't put music in, just pop the kettle off. Let's do this as an acoustic version. I'll brew up, if you wish. Are you having one of your...
Oh, no, because the lid's broke on kettle and it'll need more water in. Will it need more water in? Where are we at?
Oh, you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp.
Careful, yeah.
That's alright. Oh, what did you have for tea?
Lasagna.
It's sort of soaking.
Well, because we'd had it on 2 nights, and the second night's reheating in the same thing.
Ooh, I was like a reheated thing like that, though. It tastes
but the
better.
fats and stuff from the first lot, you know, the cheese and the sauces are burnt onto the plate. This is fantastic.
No, it's
podcasting.
good. This is the intermission that people are after. How's your cup? I'm a firm believer in keeping this in. Go on.
And the doorbell.
Yeah,
Shall I ask you
absolutely.
a question, or shall we just rip through this?
No,
that's the lemon and ginger one.
No, is it really?
Yeah.
What gave it away to me, do you think?
So I'll have one of them.
The box.
And
then there's normal tea in here.
Normal tea.
Lovely tea caddies. I like these. We keep our pasta in something very similar.
Apart from the problem is, if you're a bit drunk, sometimes there can be... These are Kilner jars for people at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be a bit tough.
Right.
When you're drunk, I've got wet hands and something, and I have smashed the sugar one.
That's a very specific set of circumstances.
I had to buy new ones.
Under which one has to get, No, I'm... when do you think I'm ever drunk and then want to make a brew?
Oh, yeah. So, imagine that instead of reaching for a pint of wine, you reach for the sugar.
Yeah.
Chaos ensues.
Chaos ensues. Why, did you break one?
Yeah, but I broke the sugar. The tea one wouldn't be so bad, would it?
No, sugar's a nightmare.
But sugar gets everywhere.
Oh, God.
This is ridiculous.
That's horrific. No, it's alright.
One thing I wanted to talk about in the Christmas song bit, it's not a Christmas song, but it's wintry related. That Buffy, the Vampire Slayer podcast I told you about, have done like a version of Baby It's Cold Outside, which is Buffy It's Cold Outside, which is like a fan fiction creation of Buffy and Faith having sort of an awkward lesbian relationship where they're not quite getting it on, and it's all a sort of flirting stage.
Right.
To Baby It's Cold Outside.
Oh, God.
Check it out on YouTube. Look for Buffy It's Cold Outside or something like that. It's brilliant if you like that sort of stuff.
My experience of fan fiction is that it's almost universally people who really like the shows getting the characters to have sex with each other.
Completely. And this show's done by lesbians, so it's basically let's make the characters even more like us,
right,
and then enjoy it. And I'm like,
I'm sure you could just search for that on YouPorn and you'd get like a parody version of it.
Yeah, but they've done it better because it's not actually smutty. It's
right. No, I want smut.
It leaves it there hanging.
Is it hanging?
Yeah, which is the way you want it to be. I
tell you what doesn't leave it
hanging.
Don't
need the smut.
Someone pointed me in the right direction, not the right direction, but in the direction of bloody American Dad parody porn, but not animated, not like anime porn, like they've dressed people up as the characters, including a Roger the Alien.
Oh, not like those things that are like cartoons.
No, not like cartoons where they've just someone else has come along and drawn bits on. An actual live action recreation of American Dad, but porn. No, not for me.
No,
if I'm being honest, not for me. I'm a bit more traditional, to be honest. That doesn't do anything for me. That. But the fact that they've gone to the trouble of getting Roger the Alien into a costume and then cutting a cock all out for him.
Wow. This has taken a remarkable turn that I don't think anyone was anticipating.
Well, yeah, but this is good. This is like like in Life. Is it Life? No, what's the?
This is what people would get.
This is the waiter in.
This is what people would get if we didn't do intermissions in the show, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is like what was that?
The tea bag could come out, yeah.
Yeah, what's it? Was it Meaning of Life? This is our Meaning of Life episode.
You don't need to squeeze it. It should be okay.
I do need to get it out your fucking cup though.
Thank you.
Everyone's a critic, Jesus.
I'm just out trying to help you.
You're hindering.
We don't tend to put hot tea bag straight in the bin.
Do we not?
No, there's a little pot there.
Why is that? Why can't you put a hot tea bag straight in the bin?
Because it makes things smell.
Okay. I didn't know that. I did.
Because it's like all heated up inside the bin, and then you get all condensation.
It's like bin aromatherapy.
Yeah, whereas if you put them in cold, it smells bad.
There you go.
Thank you. The lemon and ginger one should be okay.
Well, it's aromatic, isn't it? So there you go. Oh, one strawberry shortcake. What corner life? Whose is that?
Yeah, me, yeah.
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, You can let Emma have it and be a gent.
No, she's had hers.
She's had hers. Very good. Right. What
Quiz SLP.
Quiz SLP. Well, the answer, Rob, to your question, if you don't know the answer to the quiz, how are you going to find them out? Is that we're probably going to Google them between us and just talk about it generally and have a go, aren't we? We've got about 10 by the looks of it of listener questions.
Yes, so the first one comes from Rob himself, and he says, can you guess which Super League clubs have the most and least Twitter followers?
Oh, you've got to think Leeds Rhinos.
I would think the most would be between Leeds, Hull or Wigan.
Yeah.
So you're going to say Leeds, I'm going to say Hull.
Okay, let's have a look.
And then, in terms of the least, I'm going to say the Catalan Dragons.
Really?
Because I think there'll be a lot of British, English language Twitter users who might not follow them because they tweet a lot in French.
Leeds Rhinos have 174,000. Okay, Wigan Warriors. Oh God, why have I hit Wigan Takeover? That's not what I want. Wigan Warriors. Do you think they have more or less than 170,000?
I think less.
They have 108,000.
So less.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably Leeds then,
Leeds
isn't it?
So far. I can't see Hull FC having more than 174,000 followers. They don't have 174,000 people with broadband, do they, in Hull?
Yeah, they've got their own broadband though, haven't they? So maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't register the same.
Hull FC official. Hull FC have 64,000
miles
followers.
off.
So Leeds are, unless there's some kind of, quirk that means Huddersfield have got 200,000 Twitter followers, Leeds have the most.
What else is in the running? Warrington and St Helens, maybe 80,000 for Warrington.
And St Helens, I'm not sure. St Helens RFC have 93,000 followers, so Leeds.
So Leeds, and then the least I'm saying Catalan. Have you got anything to offer that isn't Catalan?
I'm going to go with Widnes Vikings, I think.
Right, well I'll search for Catalan and you search.
Do you know what? I'm not. I'm going to go Wakefield.
20,000 Catalan Dragons have.
Right, Wakefield Trinity. Oh no, Wakefield win. Wakefield have 34,000 followers. That was a bad call. Widnes, let's just
33, nearly 34. So there you go, Catalan.
Widnes. So Catalan, you were right. Okay,
I was right on that, and you were right on the most.
There you are. Okay, Sarah McKenzie says
points each.
Oh, are we doing this? Okay, so a point.
No, well, no, I don't think.
It's all right. I'll mark it up. We'll see. If I win, it'll count. How many home grounds have London Broncos in their various guises had since their formation in 1980? Do you know this? Or
I think if we're going permanent home grounds, I think they've had 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they've had 6.
Okay.
So my guess would be Craven Cottage.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's 7. Then the Valley.
Okay.
Then they went to the Stoop. Then they went to Brentford. Then they went back to the Stoop. Then they went to the Hive. And then they went to Trailfinders Sports Ground or wherever they're at now. They're the permanent ones, I think. The only one I'm wondering is, did they play a season at Crystal Palace?
Well, I've just found a Wikipedia article, list of London Broncos home grounds. Craven Cottage from 1980 to 1984. Then they played a season there, 1984 to 1985, at Crystal Palace. They went to the Polytechnic Sports Ground, 1985 to 1990.
So I was saying 7, wasn't I, once I remember Crystal Palace before you looked.
They went back to Crystal Palace there between 1990 and 1993. They then played at the Barnet Copthall Stadium, 93 to 95. Then they were at the Stoop from 95 to 96, and then from 97 to 1999, and then back at the Stoop again 2007 to 2013. They had stints at the Valley, which is Charlton Athletics' home ground, 1996 to 97, and then again for a year 2000 and 2001. They played at Griffin Park, which is Brentford's home ground, 2001 to 2007. At the Hive, which is Barnet, 2014 to 2015, and then Ealing Trailfinders 2016 onwards.
So there was whatever that Barnet one was and whatever that other one. There was 2 that
Underhill,
missed.
essentially, yeah.
So they've had 9.
Yeah.
I got 7 out of 9. It's not bad going, is it?
There you go. And I read them all out, so I win. That's a point for me.
You didn't know any. How many would you have guessed?
I could probably got 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I'm not keeping score.
Right, I'll ask this one then. Oh, wait, no one's got a chance of getting this. John Scott asked us, on the last proper Christmas Day derby, which legend broke his leg?
Can't be Dave Whelan.
Christmas Day derby.
I don't know.
I always thought they were Boxing Day derbies. Yeah. That's what we played.
I have no idea on this.
So then I couldn't even throw an answer out there.
No, you'll have to let us know, John.
If it's a legend, would we say someone like Clive Sullivan or
maybe we're going? I think he's definitely taking his